Okay, so I've got the Wurkkos TD01 to the left and the TD01C to the right. Okay, and we're going to compare them. Let's see now. I think that the TD01 actually starts out a little brighter. Okay, just to the left you can see it's a bit brighter than the TD01C to the right. But let's see how it performs side by side and check out the sort of stepping down pattern as well. Okay. The beams are pretty much, I mean the beam profile is pretty much exactly the same. The tree line out the back is roughly that last tree there, roughly about 150 meters. Okay. TD01C, TD01, and look, really at this point I can't tell if one or the other is brighter. They both look pretty similar. Okay, but let's just see what happens when they start ramping down. And I do feel that they're both, the TD01 is definitely hotter. I'm just holding it near the head now, underneath the head, to compare. TD01, TD01C, TD01, TD01C. Now let's go up a bit closer, maybe this tree right there. TD01C, TD01, TD01C, and I think, no, that's definitely the TD01C is now brighter. Okay, look at that. TD01C and TD01. So you compare them. That's the TD01, TD01C. The hotspot is more intense. So although the TD01 starts out brighter, you can see here the TD01C is holding that output. It steps down less. I mean, look at it now. It's like night and day, really. If you look at that tree all the way in the distance, that TD01C here is still able to get it, but TD01 struggling now. TD01C, it's still able to hit that tiny little tree. If you see that in the distance there, it's still able to get it. And here's the TD01 after stepping down. And you know, in the runtime test you would see as well that it doesn't step down from this point. TD01C. Look at that. So I mean, the winner to me overall is obvious. I mean, when you start out, the TD01 is going to have a little bit of a boost because of the FET driver, but the TD01C, look at that sustained output, and it's not even hot to hold. Okay. Into that clearing, and the TD01C here to the right. So you can see as it starts up, the TD01 is a little bit brighter, see, than the TD01C, but it doesn't last for long. Okay. TD01, TD01C. Okay. I'd say now they pretty much approximate each other. Just trying to aim for that center tree. TD01. Getting bitten by mosquitoes. TD01C. Trying to hold it still. TD01. TD01C. So let's see what happens. And it really is quite significant. And I'm finding the TD01 is also hotter. Just a bit moving around a little bit because I'm eating my mosquitoes out here. Okay. Yeah, TD01's hotter. Drive is just not as efficient. It's hard to hold the thing now. Okay. It's noticeably hotter. I'm going to move it down to the end of the battery tube. Okay, look at that. Now you can see there's quite a difference. The TD01C is going to hold this level of brightness for the rest of the test. Okay, look at that. There's the TD01 and the TD01C. So again, I mean, that just really confirms the first part of the test. And it doesn't step down from this point as well. Pretty much holds this level of brightness for the rest of the test. I mean, even at this point now, it's pretty dim. It's hard to see right to the end where that tree is, and you compare it to this one, TD01C. I mean, if you were to ask me which one I want, definitely the C. Definitely. That slight performance boost at the start for the FET version is not worth it, in my opinion. You can barely tell the difference, and once it steps down, you're left with this. And it's like night and day, really. Look at that. So much more visibility with the TD01C.